evening, everyone. Let's talk about something important today, the perfect holiday for introverts. Now, for extroverts, planning a vacation is easy. They pick a place with crowds, noise, and unlimited small talk. And their idea of fun? Massive festivals, loud parties, and group tours where you're forced to bond with strangers. They go on holiday and somehow come back with 15 new best friends. I can't imagine myself doing this. Why is this video important? Because what I'm going to show you next is not for introverts like us. So cue the B-roll footage of excessive partying, loud music, long queues, and over-friending. Wow! For introverts, choosing the right holiday destination is about catching our breath from the frenetic pace of the world, leaving crowds, communities, and the constant racket of social media noise behind. We need somewhere peaceful, we need somewhere quiet, and most importantly, we need a place where we won't be forced into random group activities. If you're new here, my name's Imran, and I'm delighted to meet you. I hope some of what I have to share may interest you, and if it does, please like the video, share it with someone, and consider subscribing to my channel. It'll mean a lot to me. Thank you. So today, I'm here to help my fellow introverts with the ultimate guide to choosing the perfect holiday. And yes, I do consider myself an introvert. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where to go and where to disappear when people try to socialize with you. Number 1, the nature escape where no one can find you. The first and most obvious holiday for introverts? Go into the wilderness. Nature's perfect for introverts because trees don't talk to you, birds don't ask if you want to meet up at the bar later that evening, and the only group activity is deciding as a group to not meet up as a group. Introverts, if you're looking for the best nature getaways, here are my top 3 suggestions. Number 1, Faroe Islands, Denmark. It's remote, it's breathtaking, and most importantly, there are more sheep than people. Number 2, Lofoten Islands, Norway. Picture cozy wooden cabins, quiet fjords, and a complete lack of chatty tourists. Number 3, Yokosuka, Japan. A magical moss-covered forest where you can literally feel like you're inside a Studio Ghibli film with Totoro lurking behind a big tree. The best part of nature escapes? This is the ideal place to follow up on your painting skills. If you were a bit of an artist at high school and you kind of fancy getting in touch with that teenage side of you, these places have the best backdrop to encourage you to pick up a brush and a palette of acrylic paint and start getting creative once again. Number 2, the silent retreat where talking is banned. Yes, please. Now, if you want next level introvert relaxation, there's one place that was literally designed for people like us. Silent retreats. Yes, these exist and they are amazing. You check into a beautiful retreat and no one is allowed to talk to you. No small talk, no where you're from kind of conversations, just glorious, perfect silence. And the only sounds? The wind, the birds, and the quiet rustling of leaves. Introverts, if you're looking for the best silent retreats, here are my top 3 suggestions. Vipassana meditation retreats. You'll find these all around the world. 10 days of complete silence. You might even achieve inner peace, like Master Ugwe. Number 2, Silent Meditation Society in America. You stay in a beautiful temple surrounded by nature and nobody expects you to talk. Number 3, Silent Walking Tours in England. You can join the group in one of the daily silent walks in southeast England. They're around 7 to 12 miles long and there's absolutely no chit-chat. It's strenuous, but it may just fill up your inner cup. If you ever wanted to sit with yourself and completely ignore the rest of the world without guilt, this is your dream vacation. The best part of silent retreats? If you have a book inside you that's waiting to come out, if you fancy yourself as a bit of a writer and you feel you can share your knowledge and wisdom through the written words better than speaking words, then this is the ideal place to start writing a book. Many best-selling authors leave the outside world, hide somewhere where there's little phone coverage and few distractions, and get deep within themselves. You can do this too, and before you know it, the words you pen down are rhyming perfectly with your thoughts. Hello, Pulitzer Prize. Number 3, solo adventures where you can pretend to be Bear Grylls. Okay, so maybe you want to do a little adventure. You want to explore, but on your own terms. The answer? Solo travel. Traveling alone as an introvert is the best decision you'll ever make. Nobody will drag you into fun activities. You can eat alone in peace without explaining why you don't want company. You can walk around in a foreign country, blending in just like a local. Just don't wear a baseball cap when everyone else is wearing a fez. Introverts, if you're looking for the best solo travel destinations, here are my top suggestions. Number 1, the silent hiking tour in Mont Blanc, France. Every step up the mountain is an active meditation in progress as you wind up in a cozy mountain sanctuary while extroverts are far, far away. Or if you prefer something less physically demanding and more relaxing, that brings us to number 2, Kyoto, Japan. It's a city made for wandering introverts. Peaceful shrines, Zen gardens, and nobody forcing eye contact. Number 3, Iceland, where you can road trip alone, see a waterfall, and the only conversation you'll have is with the northern lights. Perfect. The best part of solo adventures? You get to explore a place on your own terms. Travel at your own pace, spend according to your own whims and fancy, and absorb your own spiritual takeaways about that place without someone forcing anything down your throat. And best of all, you get to learn more about yourself through solo adventures than any other kind of adventure. Wouldn't that be perfect for introverts like us? Number 4, the book lover's paradise, where you can read in peace. For my fellow book reading introverts, there's only one correct answer for your holiday destination. Go somewhere with books. A small, quiet town with old books? Yes, please. A hotel with a library? Take my card. A cafe where nobody bothers you? I'll live there forever. Introverts, if you're looking for the best book lover destinations, here are my top 3 suggestions. Number 1, Hay on Wye in Wales. This is officially the world's first book town. A tiny town that has more bookstores than houses. A literal paradise for book nerds. Literally. See what I did there? Literally? Get it? No. Number 2, Shakespeare and Company in Paris, France. A legendary bookstore where you can browse for hours and everybody is too busy reading to bother to notice that you don't speak French. Number 3, the Literary Man Hotel in Portugal. A hotel filled with books. It's like checking into a library, but you never have to check out. Imagine spending your entire holiday just reading without a single person asking, "What are you reading?" The best part of book lover destinations, you can finally catch up on books that meetings, projects, KPIs at work have always obstructed. You probably have collected novels at home that have remained unread, self-help books that will guide you and teach you and improve you, which you bought ages ago standing on the bookshelves and you swore one day you'll get round to reading it. Well, now you have the time. In conclusion, remember, if someone invites you to a fun social trip, just say, "Sorry, I'm going somewhere remote to reconnect with nature and to center my energy back to myself." It's code for, "I'm going somewhere where you can't find me." Thank you, and may your holiday be peaceful, quiet, and free of small talk. I'm Imran, I'm in the same boat as you, and thank you for listening. Please put your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. They generate an interesting dialogue. I'll see you again.